It's just an honor. In the city of Buffalo, the people here are strong. They have grit, and I've been carrying that throughout my whole entire career.
What do you think growing up here? You kind of touched on it, but what about growing up in Western New York set the tone and the table for the career that you had?
It sure did. I mean, everyone from Buffalo, we're blue-collar, hard workers, and I brought that mentality with me throughout my whole entire career, just to get the job done, no matter what the situation was, whatever presented, whatever was presented in front of my face, and just that toughness as well that was instilled in me. I was always getting beat up. I had 3 older brothers. All their friends were always over at the house, but I learned here in Buffalo to never back down and to never give up. So that was installed in me as a kid, and I brought that throughout my whole career, and I believe that helped me with my success that I had.
What is up, everyone? It's Coffee, back at it, man. And Gronk, a lot of people may not know, actually is a native of Buffalo, New York. Well, the greater Buffalo area, right? He's really from Amherst, Williamsville, and if you're not from Buffalo, the 716, it's like the burbs way outside the city. And you see here, he was honored being inducted into the Greater Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame. And it was always so crazy as a diehard Bills fan, man. Gronk, the Patriots, Brady Belichick, the heated rivalry. You guys remember that when Gronk took that cheap shot on Tre'Davious White? Miss you, Trey. They were our arch nemesis, and obviously the most accomplished dynasty in the NFL ever of all time. What they did is simply amazing. Even though on a rival level I despise them, you gotta give them their props. It was just always so crazy to see Gronk, a dude from Buffalo, do damage against the Bills. And I mean immediate impact in his rookie season. I know he had 1 touchdown. He might have had 2 in that game. I think it was week 3 or 4, Fitz's first start. That was the year they had Gronk and Hernandez out there, scored like on a whole nother level in the draft. The Patriots did, snatching both them tight ends up. We obviously know what went on with Hernandez, but it was just insane what they did with that offense and the way they won in a draft like that, man. And he made an impact immediately. And it's kind of crazy that he actually shared. He grew up a Buffalo Bills fan. He said he had to keep it a secret when he played in the NFL. The Bills actually, I don't know if we drafted his brother or we just signed him as an undrafted free agent. What was his name? Glenn, I think. I think he played for like 1 game and we cut him back in 2015 or 16 or something like that. But you hear him, saying nothing but great things about the greater Buffalo area, hard work, never backing down, and, that those roots in his upbringing helped him, on his journey throughout life and into the NFL. So Gronk showing love to Buffalo and really was a Bills fan. Ain't that a trip, man? Comment if you already knew that. I know all Bills fans know that, but a lot of other people might not have known that. It's kind of, wow, we just saw a story hit the news in the NFL. Tyler Boyd, who I forget who he signed with this year. Was it Tennessee? I can't recall. But, he played for the Bengals, whose arch rivals are the Steelers. And there was reports that came out that the Steelers actually, when needed some wide receiver depth over the offseason, one of the players was like, hell no, because he took this rivalry thing far, but he's from Pittsburgh and just trash talked his hometown so much. They were like, we don't want him here, It's crazy. Then we got some pretty interesting news here. Trill Williams, former Miami Dolphin. May not have heard of this guy. He didn't play that much. He was undrafted. He's from Yonkers, New York. Played for Syracuse. He's a safety. went undrafted, made the Dolphins roster, was cut and waived a couple times, was only active for 5 games in like the 21 and 22 season, and then had an ACL injury. But he's leaving football behind as he has signed a deal with the WWE. Did a tryout a while back. I don't know, it'll be interesting. I guess he popped up on the NXT brand. Not the first pro football player we've seen in the squared circle. I'm sure everyone remembers Lawrence Taylor, right? Didn't he beat Bam Bam Bigelow? Walter Payton, bringing Razor Ramon out to the ring, and the Pac-Man Jones stuff. That was comedy. And then this is really something here, man. Kelce and Mahomes' names coming up in an FBI investigation. So we're like, wait, what's going on? Are they in trouble? No, total opposite way around, as victims. And what's going on is the feds have this investigation. Mahomes' property in Belton, Missouri was burglarized on October 6th at midnight. And Kelce's home was also hit during a Monday Night Football game on October 7th. And one of them had $20,000 cash in the house. I'm not sure if that was Mahomes or Kelce. I think it was Kelce, man. What's he need that for? Cocaine and strippers? I don't think, what's her name? Taylor Swift would like that too much. But they actually, after this, when they were in town, I guess he bought a new property. He was worried too many people knew where he lived. And after this game, him and Taylor Swift stayed in a hotel for safety reasons. They were afraid to go back to the house. But it's not just them two that have been hit, because we've seen this before. Organized crime rings that target celebrities, and they've utilized social media and stuff like that to get the drop on people when they're out of town. But it seems it's not just NFL players. It was other people that lived in the same neighborhood were hit by this burglary ring as well. And I guess the feds are involved because they cross state lines. I don't know, like, if they're onto the people that they know that they cross state lines. They have some suspects, already lined up. They got someone they like for this charge or whatever. But Mahomes and Kelce and Taylor Swift's names all mentioned in this FBI report as victims of this organized crime ring. It's pretty nuts, man. B&E, breaking and entering. And, they haven't responded to this at all. But TMZ reported that the athletes' neighbors already said that have been victims of break-ins. And there seems to be enough evidence to suggest that the burglaries are related, indicating the potential for organized crime crossing state lines. And that's where the feds step in. But man, TMZ's got some sources, man, even within the FBI. But there you have it, man. The feds, Swift, Kelce, and Mahomes, former Miami Dolphin in the WWE, and Gronk showing love to Buffalo. Thanks for watching. Hit the comments, subscribe, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.